So I want to continue following along the retracement we've seen in the stock market low, where we've more or less telecasted it here on our YouTube channel and certainly to our clients in real time as things started to deteriorate. We detected that early. And now for the better part of the past week and a half or so, what we've been telling clients is that, look, we're getting very oversold, but we have yet to see what I would call some real panic. What a tradable stock market bottom looks like, and when I say tradable, something that lasts for more than a few days, usually at least a few weeks, maybe a few months, you need to see actual panic. We saw it at some point earlier this year in about late January, early to mid-February. But so far, what we've had is despite what some people might think, we've actually had a very orderly decline. So let me just quickly show you what that looks like. First, I want to ask you what you think about the Market Rover. We've had a lot of amazing feedback from people, of course, people who own it, but we've showed it to you, the tool here, over the course of the past few weeks as it continues to tell us what the stock market is likely to do, give us actionable trade ideas. So I would love to see your feedback. Leave some comments down below. If you have any questions, by all means, let us know. But let's have a look at the actual market here. We're going to look at the S&P 500, and basically what we've seen, if you look at the fall off here over the past few weeks, essentially since reaching the high in September, is that yes, we've had a couple of cascading drops, but for the most part, we haven't seen a real fear. And one way to measure fear, which is almost a bit of a cliche, but I do think it works very well, is by looking at something called the VIX. This is, of course, the implied volatility of options on the S&P 500. And to me, usually you need to see a push above the 30 mark before we can say that there's actual panic in the market. So far, you can see, yes, there's fear, but again, we haven't seen a push above 30, which to me really lacks that panic that we need to see. So taking the other side of human emotions is really how at least to my knowledge, the people I talk to and I have been trading with and investing with for 21 years, by taking the other side of human human emotions, or trader and investor emotions, that's really when you get your best opportunity to make money. So in other words, some people would say that you buy when there's fear or blood on the streets, that kind of thing. So we're looking for the same opportunity right now, but we're not yet seeing the whites of the bear's eyes. So we need to see and wait more for that. And that's exactly what we are using the Market Rover for, to not only give us actionable buy and sell trade ideas, but certainly also what the market is doing. And right now everything is short-term bearish except for consumer staples. So for the most part, there's really not a whole lot to do here on the bullish side. So what we need to find more specifically, if you go back to the S&P 500, is very specifically what we need to see. We need to see a day where the market really starts to drop lower and then very sharply reverses back higher. So if you look at, for example, last Friday, which was, October the 26th, I think, you can see we had a drop lower, but we closed off the lows, but we also closed off the highs. So what you need to see is really a real major rally back and closing near the highs of the day, and then some sort of fall through buying of the next day, 2 or 3 or something like that. And that would indicate to me that there's real panic when those people get washed out and the bears or the sellers have no more ammunition left. So that is very specific what we're looking for. Again, we're going to be using the Market Rover to guide us through that. And again, if you guys have any comments or feedback on the Market Rover or anything else in this video, please let us know. We're going to use that tool not only for our clients, but also here in the videos to kind of show you what we're seeing and make sure you remain on the right side of the market. So have a good start to the week. I'll talk to you tomorrow.